It's the most simple and the most effective way to warm up your shot using a submachine gun. So the first thing you want to do is go into the training ground right here, and you can see we have a wall in front of us. I press down on the D-pad to get this wall up, okay? The first thing we're going to do is test our recoil of the weapon. So we're literally going to shoot and just do nothing else, okay? So this is the natural recoil pattern. This is what the gun does when you don't control the right stick. So some of you might be watching this and not really controlling the right stick. So when you're shooting, you're doing this. And what you're realizing is it's really hard to kind of get consistent because your shots are going all over the place. So the first thing you can do is kind of just go the other way. So you see how this goes up, then right, then slightly up again. Just stay in the center and just kind of go the opposite direction. So you kind of go down and kind of fight against the recoil, right? So the recoil is going one way, you just want to fight against it. But what I would recommend is something I've always kind of worked on, is actually doing some shots where you shoot and then when you kind of stop and then shoot again. Now, what that is for me is a tap fire, and I'm going to show you why it's so effective. Because when you shoot, say, 4 or 5 bullets and stop, and then shoot 4 or 5 bullets and stop, what happens is when you stop, your center recoil goes back to the middle, right? So what you're able to do is you're able to have those long shots. Now I wouldn't do this at close range, but let's say I'm shooting this first bot, I kill him, then I shoot the second bot and I kill him, the third bot I go through and I shoot and then I stop and then I shoot again like that. It allows me to have a few more consistent shots at that long range. Now some people are saying like, but why would you stop shooting, right? But the thing is, you're not stop shooting completely. You're stopping for literally a second just to line it up again to get a better centering. And what happens then is your overall time to kill is still lower. So if you guys are struggling at range, I would say shoot a few bullets, stop, and then shoot again. And that way your shot will just chill for a little bit. Because you can see right here, the recoil pattern itself is actually kind of not predictable, so not easy, but fairly predictable. But if you stop right there, it's fairly easy to control. But if you let it keep going, you see how it goes all over the place. You don't want to actually have that. You want to shoot for a little bit, stop, shoot for a little bit, stop, while you're controlling it to overall improve your shot.